Welcome to the second session on linear races. This session is a continuation of the previous session on linear races. And in this session, we will take a look at some more solved examples based on the concept of linear races. Let us begin with the first question. Now, because you already have an idea of a bit of theory of linear races, I suggest you do not you stop the video here. Take a look at this question, try to solve it on your own, and if you're not able to solve, only then take a look at the solution. So here goes the first question. In a race of 600 meters, so there's a 600-meter race, A can beat B by 60 meters, and in a race of 500 meters, B can beat B by 50 meters. The question is, by how many meters will A beat C in a game of 400 meters? So we have three different races. One race between A and B that is of 600 meters. Then we have another race between B and C which is of 500 meters. And in the question we are asked to determine what will be the result of a race between A and C, and this length is of 400 meters. Now first and foremost, in the first race, which is of 600 meters, A races with B, and we have A beats B by 60 meters. That means when A travels 600 meters, B must travel 60 meters less, so 540 meters. So 540 is 600 minus 60, which gives us A upon B as 600 upon 540. Let us say this is equation number 1. Then we have another race that is a race of 500 meters, and this race is between B and C, and here B wins, and therefore when B touches or when B reaches 500 meters, C will be 50 meters behind. So 500 minus 50, that is C is at 450 meter mark. So this gives us B by C is equal to 500 upon 450. Now we are asked to find what happens in a race between A and C. So effectively, we are asked to calculate the value of A upon C. If we get the ratio A upon C, we can determine how much will C run when A runs 400. So we can see from this equation 1 and from this equation 2, we can see that A by C will be equal to A by B multiplied by B by C. So which means 600 upon 540 into 500 upon 450, and if you simplify this, you will get the ratio of A upon B as 100 upon 81. So this means that when A runs 100 meters, C should run 81 meters, and as an extrapolation, as an extension, if A runs 4 times the distance, that is A runs 400 meters, C will also run 4 times this distance, that is equal to 324 meter. And by what meters will A beat C? 400 minus 324, that is by 76 meters. So we can identify that in a race between A and C of 400 meters, A will beat C by 76 meters. Let us look at another question. In a race of 200 meters, A runs at 10 km per hour. A gives B a start of 16 meters and still beats him by 8 seconds. Find the speed of B. So this is our question, and once again you can stop the video here, try to solve it on your own, and then look at the solution. So in order to solve this question, we will need to draw a basic schematic representation of this condition. Let us do that first. So we have a race between A and B. Let us say the straight line represents the race and S is the starting point, E is the ending point. So A gives B a start of 16 meters. That means when B is at a point S1, which is 16 meters ahead of S, when B reaches S1, A starts from S. Similarly, A is still able to beat B. That means when B is still at E1 and is yet to reach E and will take 8 seconds to reach E, A has already finished the race. A has already reached the finish point. So let us solve this question now. As you can see from the given condition, that when A starts from this point S, B starts from S1, and when A reaches the point E, B is still at E1. So what can we say? The basic equation to solve this question will be the time taken by A to travel from S to E must be equal to the time taken by B to travel from S1 to E1, because B travels only from S1 to E1 in the same time. Now what can you say about the time taken by A to travel this distance SE? So this is equal to the distance divided by the speed of A. The distance in this case is 200 meters. The speed of A is 10 km per hour, which we should immediately convert into meters per second. So into 5 by 18 must be equal to the time taken by B to travel from S1 to E1, but we can only calculate the time taken by B to travel from S1 to E. So what we can do is time taken by B to travel from S1 to E minus 8 seconds, because from E1 to E, B takes 8 seconds to reach, and therefore the time taken by B to travel S1 to E must be equal to, S1 to E1 must be equal to the time taken by B to travel from S1 to E minus 8 seconds. So we can write this equation further. We will get 200 into 18 upon 50, which is equal to, we can easily calculate the distance S1E, which is equal to 200 minus 16 divided by speed of B and minus 8. What this gives us is 72 plus 8 is equal to 184 upon SB. On simplifying this further, we'll get SB as 184 upon 80. But this is still in meters per second. So we multiply 184 upon 80 with 18 by 5 to get the value in terms of kilometers per hour. And if you simplify this, you will get the answer as 8.28 kilometer per hour. So we saw how we could have calculated the value of the speed of B in this case. So with this we come to an end of this particular session on races, and if you want to solve more questions on races, or if you wish to know more about races, please log on to our website www.pfindia.com. or you can mail to us at studentservices@pfindia.com if you have any doubts. In case you are watching this video on our website, you can also use the Ask a Doubt feature, and we will be more than happy to respond to your queries. Thank you very much.